Witness.
You're wasting your time. Think about it. If he was interrupted.
Jesus Christ, that's right. How would he have time to wrap all the pieces? She's dumber than the boat people. Throw her in a fucking raft.
But now we have a fourth body, and the cuts were different. And that's telling us a story. The ritual is changing. He's looking for some kind of inspiration he's not finding yet.
And he'll keep going until he gets it right. So how the hell was your date with Rita last night?
Great. You should try it sometime. You need a life.
Well, first I need a guy I can trust, then a transfer to homicide. After that, we'll see about a life. Hey, tell me what you know about cell crystallization.
I'm the blood guy, remember?
Be like that jerk, but I saw the body before you did. The pieces were cold, like meat packing cold. Is that what cell crystallization means?
Cold and bodies and blood flow. Think about it. What happens to the blood when he cools the body? Cold slows the flow of blood.
Why the hell is that important? Come on! I need to show LaGuerta and the boys. They're saying the only way I can close a case...
A refrigerated truck. He wants a cold environment to slow the flow of blood. Clean and mobile so he can dump the garbage afterwards.
So we're looking for a refrigerated truck now?
Yep. I've handed you the solution. All you have to do now is present it to LaGuerta. I hope Deb can convince LaGuerta that the killer is using a refrigerated truck. I guess I'll hear all about it later when the briefing is over. I need to feed the dark passenger, or he'll consume me. A win's a win.
Look who's here, and with a box of donuts. My day keeps getting better and better.
You make my day too.
Well, I just hope that's only jelly on that one. You forensic boys get mixed up into some pretty out there stuff in the field.
Camilla, you know I'd always wash my hands for you. So do you have anything new?
One of these days, you're going to tell me.
Harry?
You have a morbid sense of fun.
Absolutely. That's the way I like it.
You should find a pretty girl.
I found one. You.
Charming, like your father. Now here's your file. Just don't get me fired.
Then who would I bring donuts to?
Dexter, what do you have to report about Sergeant Oakes' case?
It had nothing to do with drugs.
I think Sergeant Oakes is right.
The cokehead murders had nothing to do with cocaine. It was a crime of passion. Blood doesn't lie.
Interesting. Go on.
The killer was there for the woman and the dealer was just in the way.
So, what do you think?
I'd start with any ex-boyfriends with a grudge. If I were, I'd look for an ex-boyfriend.
Okay. You might be right, Dexter.
What?
It's a reach. But Dexter makes a good case. I want you to put your efforts toward finding the victim's boyfriend.
You're seriously gonna trash my investigation on the whim of this freaking lab rat?
Dexter is very good at what he does. In this department, we leave our personal agendas at the door and focus on the job. Is that a problem for you, Sergeant?
Fine. I'm watching you, psycho.
Likewise. Miss Jaworski. I want a closer look at this guy. The more I know about him, the better. Interesting. I followed Jaworski to this abandoned construction site. It turns out he's a killer and a thief. He's in there stealing copper piping and wire to resell for scrap. And he'll probably be busy here for a while. This is my chance to have a look at his car. Trunk is a good place to start looking for evidence on Jaworski. There must be a hammer or a crowbar somewhere on this construction site. I followed Jaworski to this abandoned construction site. It turns out he's a killer and a thief. He's in there stealing copper piping and wire to resell for scrap. It'll probably be busy here for a while. This is my chance to have a look at his car. Trunk is a good place to start looking for evidence on Jaworski. There must be a hammer or a crowbar somewhere on this construction site. Better than having the key.